Now, hashtag has been declared Children's Word of the Year by the Oxford University Press. The group analysed more than 120,000 short stories by children aged between 5 and 13 years old, which were submitted to the BBC's 500 Words competition. According to them, new technology is increasingly at the centre of children's lives, but the language they use changes fast. Let's speak now to Guy Merchant, who's Professor of Literacy and Education from Sheffield Hallam University. I would suspect a lot of professors would be turning their graves at this sort of news, but are you surprised by it?
No, I think it's absolutely wonderful news. It just goes to prove that children are playful, innovatory and part of a living language.
But things like hashtag, really?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. It shows that they're picking up on everyday uses of language, that they're being creative with them, and that they're incorporating them in their own work. I think it's really good news. Look, over the last 20 years or so, we've seen children using the conventions, using text language, just moving with the times. Writing's changing, and children are part of that change.
And as they grow up, of course, it becomes the norm. But there will be a generation out there who will look at this and regard it almost as an alien language.
Well, that may be the case, but I think every banner rotating underneath of BBC News has a hashtag attached to it. It's part of the world we live in, and it's part of the world that children are growing up into, and I'm very pleased to hear this news.
Yes, hashtag out of my depth is one that I use often. But do you think these are phases that will actually pass on and phase out, if you like?
Well, this could well be the case, but I don't think there's any concern about that. I mean, we have to bear in mind that the hashtag came into popular use in about 2007, so it's got a very short life. In the popular imagination, it's associated with Instagram and Twitter. Now, that might give way to some other social networking site, to some other convention. But for the moment, it's very much in the news, and I'm pleased to say that children are using it as a commonplace.
And you've just been in the news as well. Professor Guy Merchant, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.